Family of Phillip Jones II is asking for the public's help with any information that leads to an arrest in his murder. He was killed May 21st last year on the northwest side of Detroit. Crime Stoppers now offering a $2,500 cash reward for information. Let's listen in.
Other family members and friends are here to tell his story and to let the murderer know who they took away from them.
Hi, my name is Phillip Jones. That's Jones. I'm Phillip's father. He took somebody from me, and it's taken a lot for us to keep going on without the justice. You know who you are? Anybody has any information, could you please contact Crime Stoppers?
I am the stepmother of Phillip Jones II. My name is Cheryl, Cheryl, last name Jones, Jones. I would like for the public to take a moment to put themselves in our shoes, and if it was their loved one who was taken away from them. Phillip was not only a great son, he was also a father, a friend, a brother. If you know something, please tell somebody, as you would want us to do if it was someone taken away from you.
Can you just talk about Phillip a little bit? Kind of just tell us a little bit about him?
Phillip was loved in the community. He had a lot of friends, a lot. He was a good father. He loved his kids, you know, and coming up, I mean, we had our ins and outs. I guess that's just part of growing up. But the love was always there, and he's missed greatly.
My name is Andrea.
Will you move to yep.
My name is Andrea, Andreya, and I share 2 kids with Phillip, a son and a daughter. My son had his dad taken away from him at a too young age, and my daughter is aware, so she misses her dad, asks about her dad. You know, she's emotional about it, so just want justice for Phillip and my kids.
My name is Ivon Lively, Yvonne, Liv as in Victor, ELY. I am the grandmother of Phillip Jones. Phillip was an awesome person. He was a fun, loving guy. He was the type of person that would light up the room when he walks in. And everyone that we know loved Phil. He will be missed. We loved him then, we love him now, and we will continue to love my grandson forever as long as we're alive. And we will do anything possible that we need to do legally to get the person responsible for taking our loved one away from us to justice. I believe in justice. I believe that somebody knows exactly what happened. They just don't want to say. But if it was your loved one, I'm sure you would want someone to speak up. You don't realize, Mr. Murderer, whoever you are, you don't realize, I don't believe you realize what you did, but you will have to account for what you did. And trust me, they will get you. You can run, but you can't hide. There's no place in this earth that you can go that you will not be found. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but you will be found because we will get justice for what you did.
What was it about Phil that made him so special? Like you say, lit up a room. Tell me about why he was able to do that, how he was able to do that.
He loved people. He loved himself. And he loved things. He loved food. He loved music. He loved to eat. He loved family vacations. He loved family gatherings at holiday time. The holidays will never, ever be the same without him. He loved his children, as you heard the mother of his child say. He was just a fun-loving guy.
One of his nicknames throughout the family was Smiley, because he always had a smile on his face. Always.
And what do you say to someone? I mean, someone knows something out there. What is someone who's watching this right now? You know, any little bit of info they might have. What's your plea to them?
If you know something, say something. This murderer is walking out on the streets, and he could harm somebody else's family. So before you have to go through what we're going through, please speak up.
What was that day like when it happened?
I keep living it over and over. It was a horrible day. I was woken up out of my sleep.
Same. Same.
Do you think it was a robbery or jealousy or some kind of beef?
I think he knew the person. They think he knew the person. He had a lot of friends, so I know some of them friends know a lot more than they're saying. He needs y'all to speak up.
I would like to say to the coward who did what they did and ran away, you think you were a man because you were behind a gun. But you did what you did, and you ran like a coward. You're not a man. You're just a coward.
Wow. Feel good.
We're good.
When we talk about Philip, we want to get some. How many? Philip was a dad, obviously. How many children did Philip have? If we do proper eulogy kind of thing,
He had about 3 kids.
Okay.
He has 3 other sisters. Well, 4 other sisters. 5 sisters and brothers. You know, naturally and through marriage. His mom passed away when he was about 16, so I know that stuck with him. But Cheryl tried to, be there for where his real mom couldn't be. So,
What kind of hobbies did he have?
Phil was doing a little rapping. So I hate that I never got to hear it, but I hear that's what he was doing.
Before we end, I'd like for you, Dad, or Grandma, somebody, if you could just share one of your favorite memories, most favorite memory.
My most favorite memory was Christmas. The last Christmas we spent together. It was a lot of fun. The kids played games, and we were there, and we shared. My daughter usually do a seafood dinner, Christmas Eve, every Christmas Eve, for the family, where we share Christmas gifts. We give the grandchildren their Christmas gifts, what she does. And my last memory, favorite memory, was of him on that Christmas Eve, celebrating, just enjoying each other. That's my favorite and last memory.
It would have to be Christmas, and we do a family barbecue once a year at my sister's house. So he would always show up there, so that was always a good time too.
It's always food. Yeah, wherever food is, Phil is there. Right.
And I made homemade ice cream for one of the last family, well, not the last, was it the last one before COVID? Yeah, it was the last one before COVID that we had, and he really enjoyed that homemade ice cream. And he'll never get a chance to eat another spoonful of my homemade ice cream, and that hurts. That hurts.
Great job. Great job. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks.